What's up, Chiefs Kingdom? How's everyone doing today? I've got some news that could be a game changer for our Kansas City Chiefs. Two highly anticipated names could be returning to the field soon: Isaiah Pacheco and Charles Omenihu. Yes, you heard that right. Coach Andy Reid dropped some crucial updates about them, and we're going to break it all down in today's video. But before we dive in, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. This is your go-to place for all things Chiefs, including deep dive analyses that only true diehard fans will appreciate. All right, let's get into it because we have a lot to talk about. If there's one thing that gets fans excited, it's seeing their favorite players return to the field after injuries, right? And this Sunday's game against the Panthers might just be the stage for the comeback of two game changers: Isaiah Pacheco, our relentless runner, and Charles Omenihu, an absolute beast on defense. Coach Andy Reid, always the strategist, shared during Wednesday's press conference that both players are officially in the 21-day practice window, a major step toward being activated from the injured list. That alone is a huge sigh of relief for Chiefs Kingdom. But here's the burning question: are they ready to face the Panthers? As expected, Reid was cautious in his comments, but he let slip a few interesting details that give us plenty of reasons to hope. So let's break down what he said about each player, starting with Isaiah Pacheco. Isaiah Pacheco, the human cannonball. Isaiah Pacheco is one of those players who needs no introduction, right? From the moment he joined the team, it was impossible not to fall in love with his playing style. Every run of his feels like a battle, as if he's carrying the weight of the world with every snap. That's exactly why everyone misses him so much. Reid described Pacheco as an emotional spark plug for the team. You know that player who lifts everyone's spirits with their sheer energy? That's Pacheco, and he's been grinding to get back on the field. According to Reid, Pacheco would have played weeks ago if it were up to him, but the team has been holding him back to ensure he's 100% ready. Now think about this. How will the Chiefs' backfield look with his return? Kareem Hunt has done a solid job stepping in while Pacheco was out, and Reid was pretty clear when he said they'd find a way to use both players. So here's my question for you. Could this duo be the most explosive in the NFL as we head into the final stretch of the season? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Charles Omenihu, the defensive guardian. Now let's talk defense. Charles Omenihu is the kind of player who brings a ton of power to our defensive line. He's strong, agile, and incredibly strategic. After weeks on the P-up list, physically unable to perform, Omenihu is finally back in practice and making great progress. His importance to the team can't be overstated. The Chiefs' defense has already been a strength this season, but adding someone like Omenihu to the mix could turn this unit into an absolute nightmare for opposing offenses, especially now, when every win counts towards securing a strong playoff position. Imagine this: Omenihu pressuring the opposing quarterback while Chris Jones wreaks havoc on the interior. It's a recipe for a defensive line that'll give any offense sleepless nights. I, for one, can't wait to see it in action. The matchup: Panthers versus Chiefs. Now, looking ahead to Sunday's game against the Panthers, this could be the perfect stage to test Pacheco and Omenihu's return. Let's be real. The Carolina Panthers haven't had the best season. They've struggled to find consistency, especially on offense. That means, with or without these two players, the Chiefs are coming in as favorites. But with them on the field, the game could turn into a complete showcase. Pacheco has the potential to explode with big plays, while Omenihu could completely shut down the Panthers' run game. So here's my question to you. Do you think Reid will take the risk and play them in this game? Or will he hold them back for bigger challenges in the coming weeks? Let's hear your speculations in the comments, because I'm curious to know what Chiefs Kingdom is thinking. Before we wrap up, there's one more piece of news I need to share. Did anyone catch Marquise Hollywood Brown's tweet? Just a clock emoji, but it was enough to send the fans into a frenzy. Reid commented that Hollywood is making every good progress, but he didn't provide a return date. What can we take from that? Well, Hollywood is clearly eager to get back on the field, and if that happens soon, he could be the secret weapon we need to lock in the top spot in the AFC. Picture this: Mahomes throwing deep bombs to Hollywood while Pacheco and Hunt dominate the ground game. It's the blueprint for an unstoppable offense. Player history and season impact. Now, just to give some context, let's revisit why these players are so important. Pacheco racked up incredible stats before his injury, averaging 4.8 yards per carry and making explosive plays that pulled the Chiefs out of tight spots. He's the kind of player that strikes fear into opposing defenses. Omenihu, on the other hand, has already shown his value with limited opportunities. His versatility allows him to line up in multiple positions across the defensive line, giving the team tremendous tactical flexibility. Getting these two back, especially at this critical point in the season, is like adding luxury reinforcements when the stakes are at their highest. All right, Chiefs Kingdom, now it's your turn. What do you think about these updates? Would you play Pacheco and Omenihu against the Panthers? Or would you hold them back a bit longer to avoid any risks? And what about Hollywood Brown? Do you think he'll return in time to make a difference this season? Let me know in the comments because I read all of them. And of course, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss any updates about the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's ride this season's final stretch together all the way to the Super Bowl. Go Chiefs!